Scene 53, take one.
I'm Jomar Giner. For the past 6-7 years, I was living in Utah. It was getting really depressing. I'm used to big cities. I'm from San Francisco. I realized it's time to move on. I wanted LA because I can't afford San Francisco. It's too expensive with the .com industry. I came to live in the American because I did West Side Rentals, and I found this place through them. I saw the building, and then I went inside. I saw people have stuff on their doors. It reminded me of college. I don't know, the vibe of the place, and I signed the lease the same day. Then I went back to Utah, packed my stuff, moved in the weekend. My sister's entire family helped me move in. I'm not sure they felt the same way I did. My sister has 3 kids. The 9-year-old, he saw the murals, the graffiti, all the street art stuff, and he was weirded out because in his school, they're taught that kind of stuff is bad. You're not supposed to tag on stuff. So to him, he kind of felt like I live in a bad place. I felt like there's something special about this place. It looks like it's got history. I found out about Al's Bar before moving into the place. I think I was still in Utah packing my stuff. I found an article online. I'm so happy, excited, because when I moved to America from the Philippines, the first genre of music that I really held on to was punk rock. And my favorite is the 80s LA punk scene. And I was talking to Andy, and Andy said he used to frequent Al's Bar and things that happened there, bands that he saw. So exciting. And sometimes I think about that. What if that's so Al's Bar? It would be hard to sleep at night because my room is on that side of the building. But at the same time, wow, music. I don't even have to go inside. I can hear it from my room. Andy is awesome. And once I got high with him, and he was telling me stories of how this place used to be, and it felt like I was there. And I felt this feeling that in my past life I lived here. And not only that, but one of my favorite movies of all time is Repo Man. After living here for a few months now, pretty much everything looks familiar. And outside the building, I was walking around and I actually was like, oh my God, it's so different now. As if, I was living here before. It's very neighborhoody. I've never lived in a place where everybody knows each other. Everybody knows each other's business. Everybody knows each other's dogs.
Let's do that.
I love talking to people. I'm very extroverted. I smoke cigarettes and I would go outside and smoke, and I was holding the door for everyone. And that's how I made friends. It's a very leisurely place. A lot of people hang out, they're walking their dogs, or they're sitting by the pie hole, and I talk to them for a while. When I leave my apartment, I'm gonna run into at least 2 people I know. I work at Novel Café. It takes me literally a minute from my room to the cafe, but I usually leave 10 minutes early. There's that chit-chat, so factor that in a little bit. It's fun though. I tutor at Para 7th and Alameda. It takes 15 minutes to get there by walking. I teach them reading comprehension. I tend to categorize people, the transplants, the people who work in the neighborhood that are not necessarily from the neighborhood, and then the people who've been here forever. Most of them live in American. And those are actually my favorites because they tell stories all the time that I love hearing stories. Gentrification is a big issue. It changes the spirit, the culture of the neighborhood. But at the same time, I hear stories all the time from people who've lived there a long time ago saying, oh, somebody got stabbed there, somebody got raped there. I would not want to live in a dangerous community like that. I mean, it's fun to romanticize things that used to happen in the past, but when you really think about it, no, I don't want to be a victim of something like that. The West Side Rentals describe it in the historic art district. And then when I went inside the building, I could tell people are creative. I worked in a movie theater in San Francisco, and everybody was an artist of some sort. There's no elevator. I live on the 3rd floor, which isn't so bad because it could be worse, 4th floor. There's no buzzer to let people in, but I live right in where the front door is. So people either text me or, they yell, Joe, Joe. One time I couldn't hear a couple of my friends yelling at my name from outside. So my friend Yoshan threw something at my window. And I was like, what are these assholes? I looked outside and it was them. Some people leave their doors open in the daytime. The bathrooms are in the hallway. So I'd pass by, their doors are ajar. Because I lived in dorms in college, I've already experienced this kind of life. And the way I reason it when I just moved in is like, well, at least I don't have to clean my own bathroom. I have a little kitchenette, fridge, microwave, I have a rice cooker because I'm Filipina, we eat rice. I have a hot plate. I have this new wave oven thing that I bought while I was on Ambien and just buying stuff from infomercials. And I do shopping at Little Tokyo Market, and somehow I make it work. I'm comfortable with what I have. I like it here. I mean, there are issues that I have. The bathroom gets dirty. I have to watch out what I plug in and what I use because fuse blows so quickly. I gotta make sure I'm using my cell phone for my alarm clock instead of this alarm clock because sometimes that one would just be turned off in the middle of the night and I won't wake up and I have to work at 6:30 in the morning. When I was doing my apartment search, I need a stove, I need a fridge, I need a bathroom. I had to compromise because I saw the price range. I really like this place. I can live like this. I live in Utah. One of the favorite places that I used to go to because I really love movies was the Salt Lake Film Society. They would show midnight movies at one of their theaters. I love like highbrow, lowbrow, Hollywood. I watch everything. I have a poster of The Room. I just love that movie. I think it's so funny.
I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark.
The Room is notoriously known for being like so bad, it's good. I don't like that term because to me, if I like a movie, I don't say it's bad. I love it.
You know what they say, love is blind.
The Room is a very unique movie. Tommy was an interesting character.
Hi, doggy.
You're my favorite customer.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye-bye.
A couple of nights ago, my friend was here. We were having dinner, and he became quiet for a while, and then we realized, oh my god, the room is shaking. That quake lasted for like 20 seconds, or maybe even longer. It just kept shaking and shaking, and I'm like, I think we should leave. I don't want to stay here.
A magnitude 4.4 earthquake centered in the Santa Monica Mountains was felt across a 150-mile stretch of Southern California. Ben Tracy tells us the quake caused more chatter than shatter.
Oh, it freaks me out because it doesn't seem like the safest place to be when there's an earthquake. Considering how long that was, nothing broke in this building. Nothing fell, but it was shaking. It shook. Even though I grew up with earthquakes, I lived in the Philippines, then San Francisco, so earthquakes don't usually freak me out, except that I'm living here and I should probably get like a bike helmet or something.
Okay.